Hi there, this is Love Johar. Thank you so much for watching this channel and thank you so much for tuning into this video. Here in this video, I would like to discuss about PCI DSS challenges. What are the different challenges that organizations face? Organizations who have already implemented PCI DSS or some organizations who are adopting PCI DSS. Okay, different types of challenges. Now, first of all, what is PCI DSS? So, if you have not watched any previous videos on this channel, PCI DSS is a short form of Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, guys. Now, why it is important? It is important because it is a requirement for any organization that is storing, processing, or transmitting customer card holder data. Okay, that is why it is important. So, now we will try to understand the different challenges that organizations face while achieving the different goals that PCI DSS has already published for them. There are different goals that are there, there are different requirements that are there. We have already discussed in previous videos. You can go to this channel and search for the PCI DSS videos. Now, in this video, I'll talk specifically about the challenges. One challenge which is very prominent is understanding your vulnerabilities, guys. This is the number one challenge. I would again request, if you are watching this video, just make sure you are noting all this information down, otherwise you will forget it later. Try to make notes, guys. That will help you. So, understanding your vulnerabilities, what do I mean by this? You need to assess your assets. You need to assess your applications that are involved in the data processing activities for the credit card related data, and you need to identify if there is any outdated softwares that you have, if there is any outdated configurations which are there in those processing systems, if the security patching is done properly or not, and address these security flaws in a periodic manner. And this involves a lot of time and resources that are sometimes not available. Okay, that is why understanding your vulnerabilities and designing your systems, updating those systems sometimes become challenge for organizations. Second thing is making sure that everything is up to date as per the compliance requirements. Now, why it is important, guys? You must have defined some policies, some regulation, the internal, documentation as per the PCI DSS requirements. So you have to make sure that if there are any changes in your processes, in your business objectives, business goals, these documentations have to be up to date. Because if you will not maintain them, you will become out of compliance gradually. This is the second challenge what organizations face. Okay. This challenge, the other one that I'm going to discuss, is kind of common for different compliances as well, which is confirming that your third party service providers are compliant to your PCI DSS requirements. Every organization these days have the third party service providers, the suppliers who help them in different ways. However, Since you are responsible for maintaining your PCI DSS compliance, it becomes your responsibility for how these third parties are handling your data, the credit card data, how they are processing it, and sometimes gaining insights into their processes, their infrastructure, their compliances, their internal controls becomes a challenge, guys. This is again a challenge that some companies face. Okay. Now, this is the fourth one that I'm coming to now. So, when you comply with PCI DSS requirements, you have different functions within your organizations performing different roles as part of the overall process which you have for credit card data processing, internal processes, right? So, at the time of compliance, getting all the information, collating all the information at one place, and ensuring appropriate reporting to ensure the PCI compliance, to ensure that all the reports, all the inputs have been combined and communicated in a meaningful way to different stakeholders, as well as to ensure compliance, sometimes becomes difficult. Okay, these are the different challenges, guys. Now, let us understand some steps that will help the organizations to address these different challenges and better govern and manage the PCI programs in a better way. So, conducting risk assessment periodically is the first step, guys. Why risk assessment is important in this case is risk assessment informs the organization of the new risks which are developed, where it is vulnerable, and where the controls, the safeguards, the policies, the procedures could mitigate those risks. So this should be a periodic activity, not only during the time of starting the PCI program. Okay, so that you can identify any broken processes or ineffective processes. Okay, after that, the other mitigation plan here could be continuously monitoring for vulnerabilities within your environment, guys. How can you do that now? Continuously making sure that the configuration of your IT assets are up to date. And how you can do that is by benchmarking. Okay, you have CIS, you have ISO, you have NIST. So once you do that, this will decrease the chance of any breach in this case, guys. Okay, and the other important tip is reviewing your controls, the existing controls that you have within your environment. You should review them periodically and assess if there is any more requirement for new controls. Okay, these are different strategies that you can develop in order to ensure a better PCI compliance. Okay, so if you are not clear about any of the things that I have discussed, I would request you to re-watch this video, and if you still have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section, guys. But this is really important. Watch this video at least 2 times, only then it will make some sense. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Thank you. Bye bye.